Well, today you got my first box with WEISS audio. I have all my 6.5 speakers on it. So we're gonna open her up and check out the goodies. I can't do it and record, so I'll get back to y'all when I get her all cut open. Alright, we got her all opened up and ready to open her up and see what all's in there. Well, I say we guess. Fellas over here at WEISS, make sure that box is taped up. Well, I say I had her opened up, thought so. I can get my knife back out, one-handed. Alright, now let's see what we got. Just leave that out for now, just in case. Because we box inside of a box, inside of a box, inside of a box. Bum-ba-da-bum-ba-ba-bum. There's all the beauties. Couple of WEISS stickers to go on the truck. It gonna look good. Some WEISS audio. Might use them, I don't know. I got some that I might get my wife to make up for me. I got interested cat now. What they said, kitty, about curiosity. I had some of these I'd made, got my wife to make up for them. You can barely see them. It's gonna be on that black windshield, but I don't know. These, I mean, ain't much. I mean, they're a little bit smaller than the other ones, but they look a lot better. So I may go with the ones they gave me. That WEISS audio looks good like that. I tried. It was just a homemade deal, but yeah, I think I'm gonna. Nothing against my wife or anything. It was all she did was print them out. I was the one that designed it, so it was my design that looks messed up as compared to that right there. That's what's gonna go on my windows instead. So I appreciate that. Everybody over at WEISS down here in Troy, Alabama. Go ahead and get one of these bad boys out. Oh. There's a beauty. Nice and pretty still in the package. WEISS audio. That's going in the doors of my hoe. So my hoe is going to be a WEISS hoe. Can't wait to get them things in. It's nice and cold outside, so it's gonna make it rough to try to get everything going. But yeah, it's gonna be the beginning of a beautiful friendship. WEISS audio, guys. I really appreciate that. These guys are going out of their way, above and beyond, to help out, and I'm gonna do the same for them. I want y'all, anybody that needs any of these door speakers, they're working on some subs at the moment. They got 12s ready to go out the door, and 6.5s all day long. So hit them up, WEISS audio. I'm proud to be sponsored by these fellas. I can't wait to get my B-pillar build and get their subs put in there. So I'll catch y'all at the shows. You can't wait y'all to hear these. When I get them all set in, I'm going to come back and make another video when I get them all ready to go, and I'm going to put them in my doors. So see y'all then. My hoe out. What's up, everybody? It's my hoe back trying to make another video for right quick. Fixing to do the last little bit. Fix to take these doors off. Or not the doors completely off. I'm going to take these door panels off. Got everything ready to go. Fixing to swap out my DD audio for some of them WEISS. And we'll end up putting up a decal on there. We'll put WEISS about right there on it. So start showing out a little bit. I have one of those on each side. about the warmest day we've had so far. It's been pretty chilly. Even the pool's froze over. So it's getting pretty nippy. It's about 40, well, I think about 38, 39 right now, maybe 40. Fixed to be 40, but it ain't gonna get much warmer. So I figured I might as well do it while I got a chance. This Saturday I think it's gonna be the next warmest day of about 50. But I think there's a few charity events going on this Saturday. I may try to see if I can't hit up. But yeah, I'm fixing to snatch her off. All I got left is take that ply right there off right there and start popping the loop, pulling the panel back off. It's seated in there pretty good. Here where it's all that glue stuck to the deadener, but just want to do a quick touch up right quick, let everybody know where the process is at, and I'll catch y'all up here in just a little bit. Alright, I'm back. I got the door panel off. It takes off along, just a few wires here and there and speakers. Got the new WEISS at the box, sitting here with the booty out. Real nice fat speaker. And right there what's coming out. Oh, diddy audio. It's hung in there. I guess it's been, I hope it was new when I got it. It didn't look it. It had some wear on it from when I got it, so who knows really. Sorry about that. I'm gonna put my finger in your eye. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this speaker out and unhooked, and when I get them pulled apart, put out and set up next to each other, I'll show a comparison right quick and we'll see what's going on. Anyways, I'll see you in a second. Alright, well, I got it out. Got out the holes, cleared out. Got it all sitting up on the seat, and I want to show y'all a little something if I can. Hold up, let me zoom in for it right quick. I don't know how much better that's gonna get, but let me get out the way so I can get a better light. Now this has been sitting in the door for no telling how long, and I just pulled it out, and the damn basket on my 6.5's been broke. I don't know, ain't telling how long it's been playing like that. And it's probably why the cone's got a little ripple to it. So, and it came like that now. But let me show you the size difference too. What's going in now. You got that right there. That big booty on it. And then coming out of that right there. Find a good spot to get a hold of it at. Okay. So over top of it, that's the two up next to each other. But I'm gonna slap that WEISS in there and get the other side in and see how it plays. I'll be back here shortly. All right, we are ready. Got my WEISS in there. She's all wised up. So got that one. I'm gonna do a special clip on that one. That was kind of crazy. I noticed something when I first got her, where there's a little ripple in the crack in the cone. I never did, think to check about that speaker. I never had to pull it out. Never had to worry about it. And then just then, when I was taking it out for the first time, saw the basket cracked on it. It's got a little rust on it. So I'm pretty sure my installer that I got to hook all that stuff up for me last time pretty much used parts all the way around, from subs, door speakers. I mean, I'm not surprised if every bit of it came off the shelf somewhere in the back that he had decided to just throw off in there and make a little bit of money. But seems like karma's working his way on all that. So you can't do people dirty forever and think you're gonna get away with it and be successful. So he knows what he did, who he is, and everybody that knows about the build and who helped me build they know too. So it's all right. I'm not worried about it. I'm moving on to bigger and better things. So DD's been good. Been good. I don't want to say that I'm not saying anything bad about it, but just WEISS seems to have a little bit better of a build on a 6.5. Subs are doing great. Can't knock the subs at all. I mean, heck, they've helped me win a national championship and helped set a state record. So, it's I can't get mad at them. But I'm gonna try to get this all going and get back together, and I'll be back with y'all shortly. I'm no expert or anything, but I have been around speakers and stuff long enough to know when something ain't quite right. And this right here ain't right. The other basket was broke on the other one. That one's got a hole in that and there, and it's got another rip over on this side. Now, these speakers only be to you. Oh, and a nice little puncture hole right there. And then the cap's been pushed in. For just to have them for 2 years, that seems like a lot of BS. Now, I know I've beat on these speakers and stuff like that, but they were supposed to be set where they were tuned specifically for this setup, these speakers and everything. So they shouldn't have had any more power than they could handle. So there should be no reason why there's holes and stuff like that that surround and little puncture marks like that. That's stupid right there. This time I'm calling you out, TJ. It's stupid. So maybe that's why you had to move your shop. There's too many people coming after you. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get these wires put in there, and that'll be my doors done. And then when I go to do my B pillar, I'm gonna run all WEISS subs in it too. So I don't know. I fix to swap out my 200 watt DD for a 600 watt Memphis, and then at that point, after the subs are gone, I'll be scraping DD off my back, and not anything bad about the company or anything. The group of the guys have been real nice to me and helped me as much as they can, especially Jack. Jack's a hell of a guy over here with DD Audio. I mean, these guys, there's a good bunch of it's a good bunch of guys over in that group. So I'm not saying anything about the company or the speaker itself and all the noise and distortion I was hearing comparing the DD to WEISS has that right there has got a lot to do with it. And that broken basket on the other one has a lot to do with why it sounds like it did. So I still stick by my word that WEISS has a deeper tone to it, and to me they look like a bigger speaker. And when they mount up, they don't mount exactly up the same size, so they could be just a hair bigger. But that's my take on the DD 6.5 versus the WEISS 6.5. So far the sound I've liked the WEISS better. DD has done well, but they've just been a little pitchy for me. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. For the money, I mean maybe the sound's been because of that right there. They've just been old speakers that was put off on me as new. So yeah, I don't know. There's plenty of factors that could be into effect, but as of right now, I'm just going with WEISS. The guys are sponsoring me, so anybody that's willing to stick their neck out for somebody, you should be able to, at least go do your part to help them. So I'm gonna start pushing them, and good luck to everybody on DD Audio. And I wish y'all the best. Y'all been a great company, and but I just gotta do what we gotta do. Anyways, I'm gonna get back out of here when I get done, and we'll see what we got going on. All right, bye. What's up, everybody? We finally got her finished up. A little music going, so we just got a little bit of WEISS audio on her too. Gotta represent, baby. That's what I'm talking about right there. Sounds a lot better. You can hear the basics in these a lot more than you could the other ones too. So it could just be the fact that they were used speakers to begin with and get charged for new ones. We'll go with that because that sounds more plausible. But that's it, y'all. I want to thank WEISS Audio for sponsoring me. These are incredible speakers. I'll try to put a link in the description. I want to thank everybody that's checked out the videos, stopped by, dropped me a hey. Y'all, let me know what all is going on, y'all. So next thing we're doing is taking that box right there, and we're gonna try to flip it up on its end and mash it to the roof, and then brace it up the bottom, and then box up the sides. I may take and put a couple 6.5s up on the sides, on each side above the headrest, between the port and the actual sidewall of the truck. So it should be ready then. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping it works out the way I'm planning it does, but I don't want to say plan because I always screw it up. My idea is hopefully it'll work out the way my idea is in my head. So we'll see. Only time will tell. It's going to be another show for next month, but I'll see y'all hopefully next weekend in Shelbyville at the Toys for Tots show at the farm. So y'all come out there and listen to these doors, see what y'all think. Check it out next time. Maho out. All right, yeah, I got her all done. Got the stickers on back here. It don't look half bad sitting back here. I know they ain't big on sticking stickers on the sides of my truck, but it don't look too awful. It don't look too bad. It's pretty sharp on there. I might get a little sponsored by made and put on above it or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get some door pods. That way I can put 2 6.5s in each door, front and back, for right now. And then when I get ready to pull all that in the back out and get the seats pulled and make that B-pillar build, I'm gonna put like a 10-inch shallow sub in the door, and then put maybe I'd like to get at least four, maybe I'd stick with 3, but I want to get at least 4 of them. Try to get 4 of them in each door, and a 10-inch sub, shallow sub, and back behind my each headrest in the corner from where the B-pillar sits and mounts from the port hole to the wall or to the side of the B-pillar. I'm gonna try to see if I got enough room where I can at least mount maybe 1 of them right there. If I can only get 3 in the doors with that 10, and then I've got 2 super tweets that I've got to get in that door too. So I'm gonna figure out somewhere to get all of them in. And if I'm going to get 3 of them in there, then I'm going to try to cram 2 of them back behind, put 1 up at the very top, kind of angled down towards your head or towards the center, and have another one back behind the headrest playing. But that's only if I can get 2 of them in there. Or 3, sorry, 3. I've got 8 in total. No, I got 10 6.5s in total that I've got to get crammed in this bad boy. So it's going to be loud, and I may try to fit 5 in each door. See how that works. Some of them may have to end up building them anyways. I might try to put that big 10 in the front kick panel down there where the factory speaker was, and just put a little higher up and pull a little back further so it'll fit, and then try to fit maybe 3 of those 6.5s across the bottom, and then see if I can stagger like 2 of them in between the 3 and that sub between it and the armrest, and see if that might fit, and get 5 of them in there, and then I'll have that super tweet down in the door, and I might move that some of them. Because I'll have 4 of them little 2-inch tweeters that I could do something with. I might mount somewhere in the door around those, maybe we'll put one on each corner of the sub in each door, and then maybe the super tweet just above it to be like a little pyramid shape. I don't know. Starting to ramble, drawing this video out, but that's about all I wanted to say. I had those put in, got them all facing right. Got my WEISS on my doors. Got my little caught my elf trying to sneak in again this year and trapped him in my window. Got my WEISS on there. I might have right above it have sponsored by. That way everybody knows that they're the ones that's backing me and everything like that. So if we're supposed to be working on something to get me a little QR code and maybe a little web link to take you to their page. That way, if y'all want to, y'all can like scan the QR code or pull the website up on my phone, and they might be able to give like a 5% discount or 10%. I don't know what we're still in the works with all that. It's all just recently started. I just got the speakers a couple of days ago, and it's just been too daggum cold and rainy to be able to do anything. And today was the warmer of the bunch. I think it's just now starting to hit 40 degrees, so it don't feel too awful bad. But it's supposed to drop back off here in the next day or two and get rainy, and then this weekend is supposed to be pretty, up in the 50s this weekend. So I don't know what all's going on. I heard there was supposed to have been a Toys for Tots drive or something, but I don't know. I'm not exactly sure when and where it's going to be at. But I'm going to check around and see what's going on and see if I can't link up with something like that and at least get these things worked out. I won't have to take it for a drive. I mean, shoot, it'd be criminal not to, right? But anyways, this is my hoe. I'm going to check up with y'all later.